My name is Oliver Grewe. I'm managing partner of Fintelligence. The discussion about quantitative easing QE and QE tapering has come back with power over the past few weeks and months. Central banks have started to talk about tapering, about cutting back liquidity, and financial markets have responded rather nervously. So have a quick look what happened regarding QE and financial markets over the past few years. In fact, over the whole last decade, markets have moved just into one single direction, up and up. And investors looked at brief flat or down periods as buying opportunities. And this applies to fixed income markets, to equities, and many other financial assets. That is, QE produced super liquid markets, and investors have been following TINA. TINA, there is no alternative other than continue investing in financial assets and particularly equities. So what is QE? How does it work? Well, this is fairly easy. QE means expanding the central bank balance sheet and money supply by purchasing assets from the market to support the economic activity. And unsurprisingly, this kept fueling bullish financial markets. Obviously, withdrawing that liquidity will hurt markets. And today, to make things worse, inflation is much higher. Inflation has picked up sharply in 2021 in Europe, in the UK, and particularly in the US, with the key question being, of course, whether this is temporary or whether this is a longer-term phenomenon which would force central banks to act much more forcefully. Up to now, a number of inflation drivers seem rather temporary or one-offs, and inflation expectations have remained fairly anchored. But most recently, a number of institutions, such as the IMF, are pointing at increasing inflation risks. And the OECD, last December, issued a statement saying that, in fact, inflation is the most important risk to the global economy at this stage. So the room to maneuver for central banks is narrowing, and the financial environment is turning much more difficult. In 2022, we will have to watch much more closely inflation trends and economic developments in general. So to conclude, what do we do out of that? Keep in mind, financial markets are no one-way street. Make sure that investors stay disciplined when investing and remain aware of the investment risks you're running. And last but not least, stay to the predetermined risk profile and to the investment strategy you have defined. Thank you for watching, and check out more videos on the Fintelligence website.